Go live. Beautiful. Hi everyone, and welcome to this very casual gaming live stream. This is just me playing some games, having some beer. This is the time when actually I'm relatively early, but usually on Tuesday evenings we do our live stream. Kyle and I, Awesome Hardware. Unfortunately, we had to kind of cancel that last minute. Don't worry, Kyle and I don't hate each other now or anything like that. And in fact, there's nothing wrong between us at all. There's just some stuff that happened that we had to cancel it for. That happens time to time. And when we cancel it, I don't like to try to do the show without Kyle. So I thought, well, why don't I do what I've been talking about doing, which is play Civilization 6 again. And drink some beer. And since the setup that I have going right now was all still set up from our 8 to 9 hour live stream, charity stream that we did on Saturday, the lower thirds and everything is still there as well. And if you guys aren't familiar with that live stream, and if you are interested in maybe winning a gaming PC, or if you might be feeling generous and want to donate, we're raising money for the Children's Miracle Network Hospitals, Children's Hospital of Los Angeles, and we raised a crazy amount of money. Thanks to all you guys who joined us for that stream. I can show you that really quick. Right here. This is the Awesome Hardware 2020 team. Which we had a bunch of people have joined. You can't join the team anymore, but you can donate. We started with a goal of $15,000. We almost had already hit that by the time we started the stream, because Kyle and I both kicked off giveaways with not the requirement that people donate, but just the suggestion, the encouragement to donate if you can. But of course, if you can't donate, if you're in dire straits financially, by all means don't, but still feel free to enter the giveaways. So anyway, we went from 15K to 30K. We hit 30K by about, I don't know, I think 1 or 2 in the afternoon. We pushed it to 40K. We cracked 40K, I think, with still an hour or two left to go in the stream, and we ended up bumping it to 50K. And people have still been donating, so we're still just shy of that goal. So if you guys want to donate, feel free to do so. If you want to enter to win the gaming PCs that we're giving away, you can also do that. Like I said, 3 Epic Gaming systems with 5600X, 5800X, and 5900X for CPUs, all of them with RTX 3080s. Kyle's also giving away a Power Color RX 6800 XT, the Red Devil edition, like a really nice version of that. So really awesome giveaways. Those are US only. We apologize. Shipping internationally for gaming PCs is really difficult. But if you are an international viewer, you're not left out in the cold completely. We're giving away $1,000 cash for that too. And like I said, all those giveaways are still open because we left them open for about a week. And even though today's stream is just a casual stream to play some games and drink some beer, might as well pitch that stuff again because all of it's still open and you guys are all welcome to join. And that's a part of our way of saying thank you to you guys offering the gaming PCs. And of course, we love raising money for the charity as well because Extra Life is awesome. And the Children's Miracle Network Hospitals are awesome. And again, thank you guys all for your generous donations during our stream on Saturday. Okay, that said, today I'm going to play Civilization because it sounded like fun. I have some beer here. I have chat up over here so I can answer you guys' questions as they come in. In fact, we already have a couple donation comments from Microdrive. Thank you for your donation. It's been nearly 4 months since the 3000 series launched. Still no sign of the supply and demand curve equalizing. Might as well drink till it does, or until next gen launches. That's I'm right there with you, Microdrive. And as a lot of people have said, because it doesn't seem like restocking is happening before Christmas or anything like that, there has been like stock trickling in here and there. It's just you have to be really on top of it. But yeah, the giveaways are for some people the most likely chance of getting one of those, their hands on some of that new hardware, if at all possible. All right, beer I'm drinking for today is from North Coast Brewing, which is, I believe, the same place that does the old Rasputin I was drinking. This is, however, Prankster, which is a Belgian-style golden ale, and it is not as strong This is 7.6%, so still fairly strong, but it's not 9% like the old raspy. Yeah. All right. So Raja, thank you for your donation too, coming in strong. Mike, thank you for your donation. You're so consistent with that. We appreciate it. All right. Science Educator asks, what's your opinion of the Corsair 4000D airflow case? I like it. Let me switch over to so you can actually see my game. Yeah, I like the case. I think they did a good job on it. Let me know, by the way, how the game audio is. It should just be some things happening here and there as I play. But yeah, I like some of the choices they made. I'll be honest, I'm not a huge fan of the new Corsair yellow, like the kind of bright yellow that they're going with now. I don't know, it's just not the shade of yellow that is my favorite, but you know. Giveaway winners will be announced after the giveaways end, which I believe one ends on Friday, and then I got another one that ends on Monday. Yeah, but I'll tweet out the winners and everything. And if you guys are wondering, this is my game of Civilization that I've been playing for a really long time. I actually started this game of Civilization back in the olden days, before all the graphics cards launched, before the 30 series card launched and everything, and like I get these brief little chunks of time to pick away at it, and it's taken forever because it's Civilization for one, and this is like a huge map, and I'm going for a domination victory. I am Russia, which actually was a benefit for my starting location down here, because Russia gets bonus tundra stuff. Tundra's a little bit better for Russia. This is my capital, St. Petersburg, so I started. You can see the mini map down here in the bottom left. This was my area where I started. There were originally, the ribbon up here shows you all the other civs I'm playing against. As you can see, I'm at war with pretty much all of them, except for Rome. But they're not very happy with me either. And you can also see by the overall score, the overall score and the military strength, I'm dominating this game fairly. I'm doing pretty good. I've actually kind of had this game won for quite some time, but now I get to do the fun part, or the tedious part, of actually going and destroying my enemies, which can be kind of entertaining. But yeah, I'm going for the domination victory, playing the long march. I've been just completely annihilating everyone and destroying them completely as I proceed. At some point, I might just cut that off and go for the win, because for the domination win, you just have to take all the enemy's capitals. And right now, I'm working on Mansa Musa and the Mali Empire. This all used to be Mali Empire that I've taken over. It's got a few more cities up there that I need. And then we have our choice of going for Philip of the Spanish Empire. He's got sort of an island nation over here, a series of islands. He's always been a thorn in my side, always sending rock bands over to me, trying to influence my culture. I don't know if I still have it, but I put the, oh no, I should probably, I just have a blank card slot right there. When did that happen? I did music censorship at one point because I was such a jerk. I had to censor all the music because they kept sending rock bands my way. But alright, trade you, I just need something. Give me something to throw in here. City, state, sure, let's go for Raj. Yes. I don't know when I ended up with a blank card slot there, but okay. Alright, how's everyone doing? You guys enjoying the stream so far? What kind of charity stream is this? This isn't really a charity stream. This is just a casual stream. I'm not doing this specifically for the charity, but just since the charity event is still open and the giveaways are still going on, I thought I'd plug all that stuff. So that is all linked in the description if you guys want links on YouTube. I believe on Twitch it's still linked over. If you click the donate button, you can go to donate over there. Will there be any build lists coming up after the new year? It says X Ways. Yeah, I'm going to continue my monthly build series. I have some ideas for how to tweak that a little bit. Some things I might want to do to update it, and I'm going to keep that going. I just didn't bother this month because you can't buy anything, and it's really hard to make the recommendations right now. Things are overpriced. Supply is really like the worst I've seen it, I feel like, around the holidays. So it's hard to say, like, yeah, go and build this computer, because you either have to say pay too much money for last gen hardware or wait. So right now I'm just advising most people to wait, or to camp the when the products come in stock, to try to grab them if they can. Oh, thank you, Science Educator. I appreciate that. Joselito, what monitor am I using? Right now I am gaming on the LG, gosh, the 240 hertz LG. I have no idea what the model number is. Monitor model numbers are very hard to keep up with, but it's 240 hertz monitor, and I set this up for the gaming stream because for streaming it's helpful to just do 1080. I don't always do it that way. And I had the 240 hertz monitor up in case we played some, like, intensive action-packed games, and then we didn't. I mean, we played CS:GO. I think it was the most intense game that we played during the live stream, which was fine. I wasn't all about. I wasn't just trying to play the newest and fastest games. We just wanted to play games we were gonna have fun with. But that's what it ended up being. I think I would need to change a couple things here, like time of day. I'm gonna turn that off. It's a little weird. Quick combat, that's enabled. Graphics is fine. Sure, okay. Getting a weird little bit of feedback in my mic, in my headset, but I don't think it's coming through for you guys. Alright, yeah, that's all I was doing. Okay, I have a worker down here. Sure, go up there. Man, I'm also playing on a different computer, so the settings for the game aren't the way they usually are. I forget where they are. Okay, yield icons. Yay, yield icons. Make it more busy. Yeah, we want yield icons. Okay. T-Virus, I'm glad you had a great day. And thank you for saying thank you for the content I make. I really appreciate that. Yo Neil Gaming, my new build has a 700K and an RTX 3080. Do you think the i7 will bottleneck the 3080 at 1440p? Depends. It's the consummate bottleneck question is there's different variables that go into what is often described as a bottleneck for PC gaming, and I'm gonna go here to try to heal. And yeah, certain games, if the settings way down and they're cranking out a high frame rate, then your CPU will become it's mainly like it's gonna lean on the CPU or it's gonna lean on the GPU. And you can't always ride the perfect point right in between there. That said, you have a great setup. 10700K and an RTX 3080 is beautiful right now. Excellent for gaming and all. What's going? Why do I have jet bombers just sitting here in the middle of the ocean? Aren't you supposed to be in the aircraft carrier? This is the jet bomber. This is the aircraft carrier. Why? Why is it like that? I can't even rebase back. Alright. What? I am so confused. Just... what? What's going on here? Is this acting funny because I loaded it from a different game? All of these units are supposed to be... Alright, I'm just moving them to cities, and then I'll move them back onto the aircraft carrier, and hopefully that will fix it. The aircraft carrier is still good. It's in our aircraft carrier armada. Alright. Yeah. Final Mage, thank you for the donation. Thanks for all the content for many years. How are Hero and Nori adjusting to toddler life? They're doing okay. Hero ignores it for the most part, or ignores her. Hero's mostly interested in me. Our daughter is pretty good with the dogs. We have to tell her to be gentle with them sometimes, but for the most part, she's pretty good about it. So yeah, I think they've done pretty well. Nori is a herding dog, so she'll go after our daughter, and not go after her, but she'll try to keep her corralled and keep her protected, which is kind of fun. Oh, I left the stream set to golf with friends. Oh, I'm a bad streamer. Can I fix that? Where'd my Twitch? I had a Twitch window up at some point. Here, there's the dashboard. I can fix it. I don't want to be a bad streamer. Stream info. Sid Meier's Civilization 6. Good. Oh. Paul Beer Games. Done. Okay. Fixed. This Twitch description is updated. Thank you for the heads up, everyone. Alright. What is... I have donation comments. I gotta try to catch up. Kelsey, thank you for the donation. No comment. Joshua, thank you for the donation. Hey, Paul, glad you're streaming tonight. So is Kyle taking a day off from the insanely long charity live stream? I think all of us... yes, Kyle's taking a bit of a break. I think all of us are pretty beat, honestly. Yeah. I think we all need... I'll be honest with you guys, and I think we mentioned it on the live show a little bit. I am planning to take some time off fairly soon, at the end of the month. So I'm trying to get a little bit of content lined up in between. But yeah, I'm just gonna peace out because it's been a long year. It's like, and if you look at the tech streamers or tech YouTubers, it's like they've either been dedicating all their time to the content and there's still more than enough to cover with all the launches, or like my situation has been, I've been trying my best to keep up with all the launches and everything, and then I have a home situation that is also consumes a lot of my time. And while I don't begrudge that, because a lot of that time is like spending time with my daughter and everything, it's a different situation than I was in, 2 years ago or even a year ago, with the amount of attention and everything that needs to be paid to her and everything. And of course, that's made more difficult by current pandemic situation and all, which sucks. So yeah, it's been rough, and a lot of us are looking to, I think, take a little bit of time. I'm actually really glad that CES is not happening this year, for example. A bunch of marketing reps and PR reps are trying to make CES happen. I keep getting all these emails about virtual CES, and are you going to attend this and cover this thing and everything? And I'm like, no. Yeah, I'll talk about it a little. I am not doing anything. Like, CES is special because I can go there, and in a relatively short amount of time, I can hit up a bunch of different vendors physically in person and see their hardware and talk to them and everything. Whereas virtual CES, no, not. My interest is slim to none. I'm still going to cover. There's still going to be products launching around that time period, so I'm still going to do probably some cumulative coverage of that and everything. But yeah. Leviathan Prime, thank you for your donation. I already mentioned this, but in case, I don't know when you asked that, but drinking Prankster Belgian style golden ale from North Coast Brewing, which actually I started off with 2 of these because I have a 20-ounce Paul's Hardware pint glass available, paulshardware.net. And you gotta open 2 12-ounce beers if you want to fill it up enough to make a thumbnail that looks like your beer is actually full. Okay. I think that almost catches up. Final Mage, I already answered your question. Somebody can hear harmonic distortion. I totally need to restart the stream. Yeah, no, it's not too bad. I'm pretty sure, I have a very weird, convoluted audio setup going on right now. Actually, the setup I am streaming with right now is much more complicated than it needs to be. It's just, it was already kind of set up for the live stream on Saturday, so I just moved 1 or 2 things. I'm also I'm playing this game so slowly, but that's okay, because I'm talking. Let's make some fishing boats there, huh? Do you guys ever play Civilization? Civilization is I don't know. It's a game I don't think I can. It's one of those games I come back to, and I find it to be a fun game to play by myself. I don't know. I appreciate online multiplayer gaming, but I also very much appreciate just playing a game by myself and not having to worry about other people or talking or anything. That's not to say that I don't mind streaming at all either. I love the streaming as well. But the way I have been playing this game, oh gosh, advisor levels, sweet. Wait, options there. Advisors, first game, advisors. Advisor new to civilization. Goodness. Let's just disable. Yeah, I'm familiar with the game at this point. All right, let's talk about my military strategy here. As you can see, I currently occupy. I'm yellow. If you're looking at the mini map on the bottom left, so I'm occupying the most of the southern hemisphere of the current map we're playing. I've got a sort of a choke I'm moving through right here. Got all my units here. Got a bunch of rocket artillery. Those are your long-range land-based units that you can nail the cities with to drill down their health and their fortifications to allow you to take them over. I also have an extensive navy here. Actually, this is my weaker navy. It's fun because you get to name units. So this is my missile cruiser armada called just an Orca pod, and then I have another missile cruiser here. So that's my eastern flank, I suppose you might say. And then over here on the west, my army is composed of yet more missile cruiser armadas over here. Some of them attached with great admirals attached to them, which improves their efficacy. And then of course we got more rocket artillery. Those are the salty bombardiers. This is the golden artillery. Sometimes I feel creative and I name them myself, and sometimes it has like an auto name generator, and sometimes it comes up with funny stuff. Yeah, that's the other thing about Civilization, Barticus. It's the type of game. There's Civilization, as you know, it's on Civ 6 right now. There's been a bunch of different versions of it over the years, and they're all kind of different in their own way. And there's still a bunch of people who play like Civ 4 or Civ 5. They all have the same base idea, which is that you start in 2000 BC or whenever, and you start a civilization, build cities, expand. There's different ways to win the game, but they all have different gameplay elements, and they play differently and stuff. So it's yeah. There's totally people who still play Civ 5 who are like, I can't stand Civ 6, and I didn't get super into Civ 6 until a little bit later. And yeah, but I didn't even mention that, but I'm playing this game. I'm going after a bunch of achievements, and this is also the game I'm playing on the hardest difficulty level that I've attempted, which is Immortal. I think there's like 8 or 10 difficulty levels in Civ. Immortal is not the hardest, it's the second hardest. The hardest is Deity. So once I beat my Immortal game here, then maybe I'll start a Deity game at some point in the future. Maybe that's what I'll do on my vacation. Lee Thompson, thank you for your donation. Is the 3700X and the 3080 a good pairing? Yes it is, Lee. I think you would be happy with that pairing. You, depending on your situation, like if you're playing at 4K in particular, then your 3080 is good. Some situations there is a better CPU option that might get you a bit more performance out of your 3080. Again, depending on the situation and the resolution you're playing at. But especially since the 5000 series CPUs aren't available at all. Yeah, you're good with that. And if you wanted to upgrade in the future, you could. Okay. Oh, this is a drone. What am I doing here? I just took over a city. I'm trying to beat down Kish. I need to get Kish, and then Uruk, and Adab, and Bad Tabira, and then I will have killed Gilgamesh. I feel slightly sorry about Gilgamesh, because Gilgamesh is very friendly. If Gilgamesh, when you meet Gilgamesh, if you befriend him on the first turn, he'll be your friend forever, and he was for a really long time, until I betrayed him and attacked. But that's what you got to do at some point when you Yeah, it's what you got to do at some point when you're doing the domination victory. I'm trying to glance over at chat as often as I can to just to answer questions that I see popping up there. Um, I've also got the whatever admin thing here so I can see the donation comments. But I'm trying to grab a mix. Do I like the updates? Are you talking about the updates to Civ 6? This is also the first game I've played that I think is on the total destruction mode or whatever. Is it the Gathering Storm? It's I think you can see it here in the climate change and all that stuff. Catastrophic eruptions happening, stuff like that. Polar ice melts, sea levels rise. So yeah, as the sea level rises, certain tiles that are low will start to get flooded, and you can build seawalls around them. Look, it's the Sydney Opera House, except it's a Sendai Opera House. Anyway, all right, what are we doing here? We are trying to destroy Kish. Can I shoot Kish from here? No, I cannot. Let's move closer. Now I can shoot Kish. Good. Boom. What else we got here? Rocket artillery. You need to move closer. Yeah. Kish is going down. Kish its ass goodbye. Okay. We got my missile cruisers over here. Oh, promotion. So whenever you get a promotion, if you promote it, it takes up a turn. So, but I kind of want to attack here. Get that Kish D down so I can possibly take Kish on this turn. I'm not sure. Oh, that was a good one. That was a good one. Yeah, Kish is definitely going down. You are toast, Kish. My choppers are gonna move in there. And I captured a unit. Beautiful. All right, so see that's how you just roll over an enemy city here in Civilization 6 with an array of rocket artillery, and you attack from the air, attack from the sea. I'm sorry, I didn't attack from there. Attack from land and sea. I've actually gotten my aircraft carriers and stuff going a little bit late in this game. I'm looking at Twitch chat too, you guys. Why am I not a Twitch affiliate or partner? That's a good question. So here's the funny thing about our awesome hardware Twitch. We probably could have done affiliate or partner like years and years ago because we knew some people at Twitch who could have just like flicked the switch and done it for us, but we never like sent the email or asked directly. And then they got a little bit more careful about that, and since we dual stream to YouTube and Twitch at the same time, you're not supposed to do that. Or affiliates, like that's something you have to agree not to do. So we talked to a person like somewhat recently, I feel like within the past year and a half, and they were like, yeah, you can't be a partner if you're dual streaming, and we wanted to keep dual streaming, so we're like, you know what, it's fine. It's not really necessary for us. And then we looked, I don't know how long ago, 5-6 months ago, and we were partnered or whatever. So now we need to go in and like set everything up. Yeah, now we just need to do all the setup and stuff. So I think Awesome Hardware is now that, but we just haven't gone into the interface and like done all the things that you need to do. Which maybe we'll do that at some point. Apocalypse mode. Thank you, Eternal Dreamers. That's what I'm playing on. Apocalypse mode. Glorious apocalypse mode. All right. Got to lay down the railroad tracks. That's another part of the strategy here. You got to bring up the military engineers. Move them. You move them in. Oh no. Oops. No, that's fine. You move the military engineers in along with your army so that you can build your railroad tracks just right as you go. Mobility, very important, and strategically, war and everything. All right. But yeah, I'm probably playing this game like immensely slowly because I'm distracted and stuff like that. Ernest, thank you for the 1,000, I believe that's yen, 1,000 yen donation. Have you ever thought about getting into VR content, especially in the COVID world we live in now? Ernest, I've really enjoyed the dabblings in VR that I have done. And part of my intent with the whole remodel and everything that we did, that finished off in like March-ish of this year, It was enough to overlap with COVID, kind of in an unfortunate way. But part of that whole setup was like, I want to get the VR thing set up out there and everything. But everything after that has been so slow moving to do anything. Not too much has come of that. But I need to get my VR set up again. I also only have a first generation Vive, and I probably want to get the updated Vive. What do they call the better Vive? It's just better Vive. Whatever it is, it's something like that. Okay. You are supposed to go there, but you can't, so just wait. You can, sure, move up one, that's fine. You're not doing anyone any good over here. Why don't you move? What is this? Ooh, it's Petra. Petra's nice. Oh, wait. Oops, that's my Great General. I thought I was moving. Hold on, Great General, move back. Don't get out there unprotected. Okay. And you, they're called the Goo Shooters. It's a machine gun army. What's up, Taz Devil? How you doing? Would I recommend buying an R5 3600 now? I mean, it depends what you're paying for it. When you're buying a Ryzen 5 3600, I would remind you that they sold quite regularly for $170 to $180 for most of like this year. I mean, earlier this year. So the 3600s now I've seen going for like $250 and stuff because everything else is sold out. So don't pay that much for one. If you can find one for less than $200, then yeah, it's a perfectly viable CPU to get right now, especially in the absence of the 5600X, which you'd have to pay $300 if you could find it at retail anyway. So yeah, 3600 I think is still a very viable bang for the buck option, but again, you need to be able to buy it. So, and it depends on what the cost is right now. Oh, getting so close to Uruk. What are you doing? What's this guy doing? So it's part of the issue when the game gets this sprawling. I have so many cities, so much going on. You just it's hard to keep track of everything. To play this game effectively requires to kind of follow along and do forward planning and plot out stuff. And now it's just like I have these huge tracts of land that I've taken over. That I really I'd have to sit there and look at them and stare at them for a while to figure out oh yeah, here's some aluminum that should probably be upgraded right there, stuff like that. This game is also if you start playing this game from the very beginning of the game, it's probably a lot less overwhelming than here towards the end of it. Alright, I made a military engineer here specifically for a reason. Was it to send here? No, it was to send to Novgorod. Novgorod is going to take 708 turns to make its seawalls, and we can't have any of that. We're going to send some military engineers along to help out. Military engineers can be used to increase the speed of that. All right. I still need one turn to complete these flood barriers for my builder to be able to repair that. And we have another military engineer, which is supposed to go down here, I think. Right? Sure, why not? Okay. I have been popping out a lot of military engineers. I realize that the price doesn't increase with military engineers when you buy them. So, yeah. Yes, no awesome hardware tonight. With much and great apologies. I am still here, playing some games, answering some questions. Just chilling. Trying to make some sense out of this crazy world that we live in and everything. Not making much progress with that, but it's okay. Good, someone picked up my huge tracts of land reference. We do, thank you, yes, Coalition Gaming. We have awesome Paul. That's me. Quite a few people asking about different gaming setups and if I think that they are okay. Yes, your gaming setup is okay. People always want to be like, is this alright? Is this going to work? yeah, most of the time, like, it's gonna function. Is it the absolute perfect, ideal, balanced match of hardware? No, probably not. But most people don't have that. Um, yeah. Anyway, and right now it's tough because things are sold out and everything. All right, Matt Burgess, thank you for your donation. Hey, Paul, is there any way to diagnose full PC crashes? Sends all the fans to full throttle. Not sure if it's an NVIDIA driver, but built in June of 20 with a 2070 Super and a 3700X. Full PC crashes that sends all the fans to full throttle. Huh. Well, it sounds like your mother... I mean, assuming your fans are plugged into your motherboard, it sounds like your motherboard is reverting to some default mode where everything is just on. Difficult to diagnose, honestly, with the information that you have presented there. There's quite a few different things that could be causing that. Overheating. I mean, the computer just turning off completely is often... that's something that overheating can cause, because if you hit a thermal threshold, the computer will turn itself off to prevent damage. So that could be it. I would, you know, you need to do more diagnosing so you can give me more information to answer your question, I think. But run diagnostic software. Run software so you can look at stuff that's going on, like what frequency you're running at and what temperatures things are running at. Hopefully that helps. Devi Chow, what's up, Devi? Been around since Awesome Hardware had less than 25 streams. Yeah, that's right, Devi. You're super old school. You're not 240 plus. I know you're still hiding that phallic thing somewhere. Hotline is probably leaking too. Glad to be able to tag along. Devi, thank you so much, and thank you for the reminder of some awesome events we've had over the years here on, and not, I would say here on Awesome Hardware. This technically isn't Awesome Hardware, but I guess I'm streaming to Awesome Hardware Twitch channel. But yeah, we love you, Davey. Thank you very much for your donation. Yes, for any of you guys who are just tuning in, we had to cancel the regular live show today. When Kyle and I cannot make it and make it a regular show, we typically just cancel, and that's what happened again today. Don't worry, we're both fine, and just wanted to do something in lieu of that, so thought I would combine what I really want to do deep down, which is just play some Civilization, and also stream, talk to you guys, answer questions, whatever the heck comes along. I have yet another builder down here that I wanted to do something useful. Builder, I wish they had an automate builder thing, like go and just do something that is useful. There used to be an automate workers, I think, in like Civ 4 or Civ 5, one of those. I don't even know. This is so overwhelming. There's too much stuff everywhere. Here, go down to Tula. Tula still needs upgrades. Is this the same worker? Didn't I just... What just happened? Is the game malfunctioning? Anyway. Alright, I gotta find something useful for this worker to do. And I just have no idea. I don't think any... Workers can build improvements, so if there's unimproved tiles, you can build improvements. Like this, for example, is a tile with dyes. It has a plantation, so you use a worker to build a plantation that gives you access to dyes as a luxury resource, and it also improves the yields of the tile. So all these little icons on top of each tile are like how much gold you get, how much production you get, those little gears, how much food you get, and then you can also have other stuff like faith. But yeah, all right. But like I said, this is the problem with the late game. It's like I'll be playing this late at night, and I'm like kind of tired and in no good state to make like decisions that require any sort of thought. And it pops up like this. It's like, here's a worker, and I'm like, all right, there's nothing in immediate range of this worker to do. Oh wait, no. Here, let's make a wind farm. Sure, let's do that. But anyway, then I'll sit there and I'll blankly stare at the worker, and then I'll realize that I'm falling asleep, and then I'll just go to bed. That's what gaming is like when you're older and you have a kid, I guess. Still fun though, still fun. All right. What happened to the wood computer I built? Thank you, that 80s kid. That was our HTPC, and that is still our HTPC. It's out in the living room. It's not wall mounted anymore since we had the walls redone, and I haven't redone that. But it's sitting on a it's sitting on something out there. It's sitting on a table out there. So it's doing good. Okay. Thank you, Sub Dubbin. I appreciate your confidence in my innate goodness. All right. Just catching up over here. Do you guys hear the coil whine? Is that actually coming through? It's probably not direct coil whine. It's it has to do with the weird audio setup that I have going on here. But no, okay. I hear a tiny bit of buzz, tiny little buzz. But anyway, all right. Here's my mad lads, my mechanized infantry. Let's move them towards where they can mess with some dudes over here. Cause some damage. Alright, I have a spy in Rome. Or not in Rome, but in the Roman Empire. He should gain sources. Yes, good, do that. I have a military engineer here who, I don't know, build a railroad there for no apparent reason. Why not? Washington has built a trader. I don't even care. Just trade somewhere. Sure, trade with them. Like, there's so much of this parts of the game now where I'm like, I really would just automate this and not even care about it anymore because it's really kind of immaterial to the end of the game. But you still have to go and tell all your units what to do. So that's just part of it. Oh, jet bomber, good. I was hoping to get another one of these. You go and join the aircraft carrier armada over here. They're over here starting to soften up Spain. Damn Spaniards. They insulted me. And another military engineer is... Sure, you go down there too. Alright. Jet bomber, you bomb Zaragoza. And aircraft carrier armada. Stay right there. Destroyer. See, the zealous wombats here, this rock band, they keep trying to send them out towards me, and I keep just pushing them back. You can't just kill them, but if you go over them with a military unit, it sends them back to where they came from, I guess. Oh my gosh, we have actual donations coming in on the Awesome Hardware donations and stuff. Thank you, you guys. That is super awesome of you. And again, donations not required. Giveaway entries, giveaway stuff is linked in this video's description on YouTube if you guys want to enter the giveaways that are still going on. They're open through... one of them ends Friday, one of them ends Monday for me. But there it is, the Awesome Hardware 2020. This was the live stream, charity live stream we did on Sunday. And again, what I'm doing right now is not technically a charity live stream, but I'm just letting you guys know that this is still open, so you guys can still enter to win the giveaway PCs and stuff. And we've gone from just over 48,000 to 48,813 here. So that's really cool. Again, that was a thing where we started off with a much more, I want to say modest goal, but I mean, our goal was 15,000, which is the good chunk as it is. And it's really awesome that so many people came in, watched the stream, threw some cash, donated. It's for the kids, Children's Miracle Network Hospitals. So cool, thanks you guys. And you just stay there, don't do anything. I got a nuclear submarine here. I should name it. What should I name my nuclear submarine? Any suggestions from chat? Here, I'll come back to him. Chat, let me know what I should name my nuclear sub. I need a good name. The best name I've come up with, I think, in this game for something is one of my missile cruisers, which wasn't a missile cruiser. It was a battleship, like a big battleship, like a World War II battleship, and I named it the Strident Resolution, and I thought that was really cool. Yeah, You guys may or may not agree, but that's what I did, so. Alright. What do you got? $5 footlong, Bodie McBoatface, Nuki McNukerton. It's pretty good. Those are all good. Let's see what Mr. Nuki Face, Nebuchadnezzar. Nuki McNukeface. Is that the same person, or did we have independent Nuki McNukeface? I guess it was Nuki McNukerton. We got Bodie McBose. Alright, I like the Nuki McNukeface, actually. And again, that was independently recommended on both YouTube and Twitch chats, which I feel like is sort of a sign. So we're going to go here. I haven't made any actual nukes. I don't know, for some reason. Nuki McNukeface. Nuki McNukeface. Awesome. I like it. Well done, chat. Thank you for your suggestions. What else we got here? Yet another military engineer. Make a railroad. A builder here who can't build anything because this entire land is just all flooded. Yeah, so I don't know. I should go sleep or something, I guess, until the wall is done. They gotta build the seawall up. Alright, so we have Timbuktu and we've got Kurusa there. Kurusa is gonna need to be a sea, an assault by sea. I guess there's one piece of land here, but it is also flooded. Oh no, it's... yeah, flooded. There's flooded and submerged. Flooded means you can still get it back. Once the water gets too high, it becomes submerged. And that sucks. Alright, let's just attack Kurusa here with extreme prejudice or lack of prejudice, however that works. And then we got our military engineer down here. Why are you here, military engineer? Have a beer. Railroad. Oh, make a railroad. Make a railroad. If a military engineer pops up, and he's able to make a railroad, I'm gonna have him make a railroad. Thank you, Soul Commander 59. I appreciate that. I really like what I do, because I try my best to help people. That's my goal. That's how I feel fulfilled, and like I've done something. It's not just for myself at the end of the day. Don't get me wrong. I'm all about maximizing those profits too, but you gotta put that facade up for people that you're actually trying to help them. I'm just kidding, of course. I really do like helping people. Unit needs orders. What am I doing? Make a... oh, I've been wanting to make a railroad there for so long. It took me so long to get there for some reason. This stupid river slowed me down so much. Okay. Make more railroads. And mechanized infantry. Okay, just go over there. Drone. Yes. Why not? Sure. That sounds good. And machine gun. The invincible bows. The river gunners. The raining slingers. The president's slingers. The salty sharps. The centered death. The revolutionary breathers. Anyway, actually, he doesn't need a special name. He's just a... See, for me, I've got my military units that I use that I attack with and stuff, and then I've got my every city. It's good to have a military unit in every city. So, except apparently down here in Carino, where I haven't put some. Oh, is that where this one was supposed to go? That's fine. All right. So another cool thing I've done in this game, one of the secrets to my success is that somewhere I have a government plaza. I forget where it is. It's down here somewhere. And in that government plaza, I have a building that allows me to use faith. Faith is just like you accumulate stuff. You accumulate these things and then you spend them like currency. You accumulate gold, which is pretty straightforward. Gold you spend on things. You can accumulate faith, and then you can use those faith points towards things. Same kind of deal. But you can use... I can use... Oh, sorry, my hero's mad at something. I can use faith to purchase military units. So, like, I don't train military units. Anytime I need a military unit, I just go into here and I just buy one with my faith, which I have a ridiculous amount of 5,700 and something. So that's cool. Anyway, that's been useful because you got to try to play to your leader's benefits. And since I am Peter of the Russian Empire, he's good at like science and religion. Like those are kind of, he's got benefits to both of those. Science, religion, and then he likes the tundra because Russia and the frozen tundra of places in Russia. Am I going to quit YouTube like Kyle threatened to do in his video a while back? No, I have no intention of quitting YouTube. I've had a good time on YouTube, and yeah, no plans to give it up. You know, I do still would like to and intend to diversify more. I really do want to join Floatplane and stuff like that. I just don't want to do it half-assed. I want to make sure once I do that I line everything up and that it becomes a thing, and I just have not had the time to get all that coordinated. Logical World. Thank you for your comment, and greetings back to Alberta, Canada. Siberia, yes, the frozen tundra of Siberia. That's the place in Russia I was thinking of. Alright. More units need more orders. What can I build here? Sure, why not? Okay, I got a boat. Move the boat back here and heal. Why is he barking? I don't know. I don't know either. Okay. Oh, you know what else I can do over here? I can look at stuff like this. Okay, cool. That's useful. Beautiful. Alright, Nuki McNukeface could still repair just a little bit more. He's not quite at 100%. What GPU should... Here's Elite Gamer asking, what GPU should an upgrade to a 3700X be needed? Also, will you make a video on sizes and cover aesthetics and performance in certain situations? Is there going to be a 3080 Ti? Wow, that's a mash of questions together. I've been hearing rumors about a 3080 Ti. I heard rumors that a 3080 Ti was delayed, and I was like, I didn't even know a 3080 Ti was launching. So, you know, that seems like NVIDIA has something planned to slot in between the 3080 and the 3090. That makes sense. I sound sick. That might be a little, you know, it's dry here, so the nasal passages, they get dry and sometimes inflamed. It's fine. What's the best CPU for a Plex server build? Gosh, something with a really high efficiency. I've heard of people using Ryzen APUs for that. So maybe one of those. Although I've also heard those are difficult to get a hold of as well right now. Yes, this is Civilization 6 that I'm playing right now. Playing very slowly because I am also trying to answer questions in chat and stuff, but I'm making progress. I am playing as Peter. I'm trying to go for a domination victory. I've been playing this game for months and months now, very, very slowly, just a little bit at a time. But yeah, you know, making some progress, so that's good. There's a machine gun here. Usually a solo machine gun means I was sending it towards a city. Oh, he needs to go to Niani to be the Niani city garrison. That's the word I'm looking for, garrison. Alright, make some fishing boats. Smolensk, why are you even awake? Right here, I don't know. Don't be awake. Next turn. Alright, yay, next turn, that's good. I'm always excited when I do next turn, because it means maybe I'll get attacked, for one, which is kind of fun sometimes. Oh! Mansa Musa. You want to make peace? Wait. Oh, he's like, here, I'll give you all these cities that you already took from me. No! Refuse. You went to war with me because you're part of a coalition, and I attacked somebody. Everyone wants to make peace. No, I'm not making peace. Yeah, growl at me, Gilgamesh. I'll fuck you up. Okay. Oh, Rome was finally pissed at me. Rome held out as friends with me for the longest, but they're obviously pissed off at me as well now. That's the trick to these types of games. Hey, Crafty, what's up? How's it going, man? Thanks for stopping by. I don't know what you're asking about. What happened, but yeah, I'm just playing some games and having some beer. That's my MO tonight. I don't know how to change any policies. These are fine. Appease the gods. Montezuma wins. A soothsayer unit. I did that earlier in the game, and now I don't care. Soothsayer unit is a religious unit that you can use to like call down natural disasters and stuff like that. So you can use them like offensively, go into your enemy territory and then cause like a huge storm or something like that, or a volcano to erupt. But I haven't done that. I don't feel like it's honorable. Why is there a military engineer here? You're building a water park. Do you need to build... You already built walls. Right? Yeah, we got flood barrier. So why is there a military engineer here? I usually send military engineers to help build flood barriers. Alright, well that's fine. He can go repair that. Military engineers can repair as well as builders. Alright, speaking of builders, here's one. Build that there. Sure, that's good. Civic's tree. I still haven't researched capitalism. I have all these down here that I don't even care about, so who cares? Smart power doctrine. This is all the... I never even really researched much of this. It's all very advanced. Cultural hegemony. Rock band units can choose from any possible promotion. Spy units can choose from any possible promotion. That's kind of fun. There's so many things in this game that you can do and that can be done. Alright, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to try to just knock out all these lower end ones that I haven't researched yet, because why not? Yeah, there's so many things in this game. Like, there's just... They have a unit in a certain way it works, and then later on you can get... There's some thing you can do that just completely changes the way it works, and there's all these different strategies that can be used. So there's definitely a lot of, like, exploits and stuff in the game. But I'm honorable, of course. I'm not going for any of that. I'm just trying to... Oh, we need amenities here. Amenities. Let's make a entertainment complex or a water park. Let's do a water park, and let's do that here. Yes. Amenities. It's what makes people happy. So you want your population to be happy, so that they will, be hard workers and everything. And yeah, people are speculating about the 3080 Ti and how much money it will cost. $1,000? I don't know. $1,000, I think, would... I could see them trying to pitch it for $1,000 if it outperforms the RX 6900 XT significantly. And they can be like, look, for the same price, you get more performance and RTX and stuff. Can see that. What's your opinion on the Nzxt custom builds? I've heard their coolers are placed weirdly. Some people did some stuff on Nzxt, like BLD. They wanted me to do a video on their BLD series, and I declined them because I don't do videos on like boutique builds that often. I don't think that they are. Yeah, honestly, I can't speak to it that much because I haven't experienced it very much. So I guess I shouldn't say one way or the other. But I haven't heard stuff about the coolers being placed weirdly, except that ever since Gamers Nexus did the thing about your orientation of your radiator and everything, everyone likes to look at any picture that has the tubes on the top for a vertically mounted radiator and be like, oh, that's bad. And there's lots and lots of vendor photos and stuff that have used that configuration. So that might have been where you heard that. That's not necessarily an inherently awful configuration or anything. It's just not like the best. And depending on the unit you're using, You may or may not actually experience like noise generated or anything like that when it happens. Oh, Crafty. All right, sorry, Crafty. Just catching up. He. All right, so Crafty doesn't look at Twitter, so he wasn't aware of exactly. I meant to message you guys directly, and I didn't, and I'm a terrible person. I feel bad. Feel bad for that. But Kuwaiti from Compton. What's up, man? Hey, Paul, wanted to drop by to show you gratitude for showing me how to build my first computer through your videos. Sorry, the dogs are barking. You and Kyle are an important foundation of my channel and future business. I will definitely give back once it grows. Thank you very much, man. I appreciate that. Did I ever play Age of Empires or Crusader Kings? Not for... I played Age of Empires like one of the really earlier versions of that game. A long time ago. How long ago are older versions of Age of Empires? Win condition I'm going for here is domination, yes, which is part of the reason this is taking so damn long. Because I gotta go and destroy all the other... For one, I gotta go and take out the other civilizations. That's part of it. And for another, I have to because you have to do that, you have to build a bunch of units. So every unit that you build is gonna pop up every time. So like right now it's going through my cities and it's saying like, what do you want to build in your cities? And once we get, oh, hi there. Hello. What is that? Does she have...
It's my underwear.
Underwear. My daughter's here and she has underwear around her neck. Alright. That was fun. What was I talking about? Cities.
No.
Going through my cities. Yada yada. Amenities. I need more amenities here. I should make a water park. Where's my... Let's do it here. So sorry, yeah. If you're doing a domination victory, you need to... Quada. Quada? Quadi. Alright, I'll try. I'm okay, qua. Okay, I got the qua and te. Quata. Oh, alright, well, I'm doing my best. Anyway. Trying to get back to what I was saying, which is that military victory, you must build lots of military units to go and take control of the enemy. And as you will see once I get through telling my various cities what to produce, such as, let's do a sewer. It's going to start asking me, like, what do you want to do with these units? You have these units here that can move and stuff. And so that just takes time. It makes each turn take much longer. So other victory conditions, like, because there's different ways to win the game. Here, I can show you that real quick. World rankings. So there's a science victory, a culture victory, a domination victory, a religious victory, and a diplomatic victory. Alright, I have 15 of 20. So this is part of what I have to do here. I need to make sure I do not get any diplomatic points. I have 15 of 20, and if I hit 20, I will win that way, and I don't want to win that way. Religious victory doesn't matter. Domination victory, I am winning. This is what I'm going for. Culture victory has to do with tourism and stuff like that. Science, oh, sorry about the dogs. They are, hold on. I don't know if they're going to stop sooner. Yeah, I do not have RTX voice on in this configuration. Anyway, and then there's Science Victory where you gotta send like a Mars colony and stuff like that. And then I think you eventually send spaceships to like Alpha Centauri or something. So yeah, my point is, the type of victory I'm going for innately makes the game take a lot longer because each turn takes longer because you gotta take all the time to tell all of the different units what to do. Okay, and make a bird, amenities. All right, make. What is wrong with my dogs? That's interesting. All right, just make a water park there. Sure, why not? Repair that. And then repair that. Oh, I pressed caps lock instead of shift. Show me the queue, you jerk. Alright, monuments, granary. I actually wanted the granary first. Sure, and then make an aquarium. Cool. So, part of something you can do to try to make turns go a little bit faster is to queue stuff up, but of course if it just immediately takes you to the next city, then you might not be able to do that. Alright. Timbuktu. Can I take Timbuktu this turn? That's the question. My rocket artillery is a little bit further back. We need to move them up and also shoot. I've got one here, one here. Where's my other one? I thought I had another one. Why are you out here? Why do I have a rocket artillery army out here? What are you doing? He's being attacked by a bunch of... Oh no! It's not supposed to be there. Alright. I gotta deal with this situation. Hold on. Alright, first off... Haha! Take that, battleship. You're dead now. Next up... Oh, I can't shoot far enough. Okay. Kill this guy. Oh, man. That's so crappy. I must have misclicked. Like, that's another thing that can happen. Alright, you're dead too. Alright, so since I cleared up the military units that were kind of blockading him in, he now has more range of movement, and he can actually get back over here to where he can heal. I'm just like, oh my gosh. Rocket artillery army. Don't be out there on the ocean by yourself. Okay, sorry about that. Bonanza Brandon and anyone else who's commenting on the dogs barking. The dog barking situation is actually something that I had solved with the streaming because I was using RTX voice, which is very effective. That's set up on my streaming system over here. However, with this setup, the way I'm doing it, I have a soundboard, and in order, because I have I'm gaming and streaming. Sorry, because I have two different computers, I need to get the game audio into the streaming system. There's different ways of doing that. The way I have set up right now is the audio out from the gaming computer. I have an analog splitter on. One of those goes up to my headphones right here so I can hear the game. The other goes over to my soundboard, and it's on the secondary channel of my soundboard. That way I can take the game audio with the soundboard and adjust the levels and stuff like that. But my mic is also right here. You notice I'm not using the boom mic on my headphones, on my headset right now. My mic is right here. That's also going into the soundboard. So my soundboard, as one unified audio source, sends it to that system. So if I have RTX voice applied to that, then it applies to the game audio as well. And I realized that when I was setting up the live stream way too late, and I couldn't fix it. So I mean, I just it was functioning well enough at the time, so I was like, all right, I just got to leave RTX voice out of this, and so on. So that's where I'm at, and yeah, that's why you can hear the dogs barking. When we have been usually streaming Awesome Hardware recently, I just have my voice coming through that soundboard, so I can leave RTX voice on that, and then if dogs bark or anything like that, it actually does a really good job of blocking that out, which is cool. Several people asking about the beer. This is North Coast Prankster, which is a Belgian-style golden ale, which is actually quite delicious. The soundboard I'm using is a Yamaha MG10XU. If you go on my YouTube channel and you search for Yamaha or whatever, I did a video on it when I first got it. Wasn't my... I don't know how many views that video ended up getting, but yeah, I do have a video on it where I tested it out. It's actually got some pretty cool features that I've totally stopped using. Like, I used them a little bit at first, but it's got a bunch of like effects and stuff, like a pitch change and stuff like that. So that's fun to do with voice, and it can make you sound like you're a demon or whatever. Messed around with that a little bit at first. Part of the reason why I chose this soundboard specifically, though, is because when Kyle and I were doing the live stream here in person, Kyle, especially after having a few beers, he can get a little vociferous. He can get a little louder, a bit boisterous. And this has, at least on 2 of the main audio channels, has a built-in compressor. And a compressor, I'm not going to try to explain to you what it does or how it works, but when things get really loud, all of a sudden the compressor helps with that. Alright. I'm just going to heal up my rocket artillery army. I'm probably going to have to give up on actually capturing Timbuktu because I had to take a shot with my golden artillery over here. Alright. That said, the salty bombardiers... Oh, they can do their final upgrade. Maybe I'll just wait on Timbuktu till next turn and I'll just... Salty bombardiers have crazy upgrades down here, so they have like extended range and everything. So part of the reason why these artillery is really nice is it can shoot 3 squares across, or 3 hexes across. And then eventually you can upgrade to the point where they get extra range. And then you can also get a drone here. And when you put the drone next to an artillery unit, right? Artillery unit, bombard. I guess it's a siege class unit is what this is called. It gives them extra range and power, which means I can have my salty bombardiers right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hexes away is Timbuktu, but I can still hit them because I got 2 extra range from those 2 things. However, ooh, that also probably means I can get over here and still hit Caruso. Yeah, 1, 2, yeah. Oh, I can totally do that. That's useful too. But I'm gonna do this promotion because it's his last promotion. I might as well do that. Alright, I thought it was gonna be something more grandiose than that, but alright. Salty bombardiers are now fully upgraded, maxed out. Very impressive. Alright, I also need to consider once I take these 2 cities over here, what's next? And part of that is I gotta clear out the rest of the stuff up here. These other cities. Gotta figure that out. So I might want to start moving some stuff there. That's okay though. I'll keep moving this direction for now. You move ahead. Sure, up to there. You are supposed to go on there. You should heal. Machine gun goes there. Tank. Oh, promotions also heal, so that's good. Groovy. Yeah. Alright, what else is going on? Voice meter. Oh, I haven't tried that. I am winning this game, for those who are asking. Crafty had to stop watching streams with headphones because of burping. Having someone burp in your ear was way more intimate. I agree, Crafty. Sometimes I get this little weird gurgle sound that happens in my throat. That was happening a little bit during the live stream, and it's like, it's not super loud, but it's right there, and I'm always like, I wonder if people could hear that. I don't know. Maybe they can. Alright. Caruso needs to get... Ooh. That doesn't help me at all. I'm just going to keep bombing. Mom. And... Oh, I guess you already... What? The Strident Resolution. There we go. That would be a waste. Okay. Alright, you can wait there, that's fine. If you place a unit within 2 hexes of a city, then that unit's probably going to get bombed or whatever. So, just one of those things to keep in mind. Alright. More railroad. More railroad. Yeah, over here there was like these roads, but they weren't connected and there were blank spots in between, and it was really irritating me. Roads are very, very helpful for mobility, actually moving your units around. Out here in the desert, so I guess we might as well just build a bunch of these solar panel things. Why are you moving around? Ah, that's stupid. Sometimes the auto pathing in here can be a little frustrating. That's okay though. Alright. Need to attack Uruk. I can't move this guy? Why can't I move? That's stupid. It's really stupid. Why? Alright, whatever. Go that way. I don't care. I don't care. Fine. Where are my military engineers? Oh, see, here, I was just stupid there. I should have been moving my military engineers up to build the railroads first. You build the roads, and then you move the units onto them. And that's a much better way of doing things. Okay. Railroad. Yeah, okay. I just did that out of order. It's okay, though. Okay. Something about being cost-effective. Oh, used audio gear. Hey, Spider, what's going on? Welcome. I'm not drunk. I'm just having a beer and answering questions and stuff. Am I using a mod for the fast movement? Locutus, no. There are several settings in Civilization that everyone should enable. Quick combat and quick movement are absolutely. Always turn on quick combat and quick movement. You have no idea, like, this game takes so long as it is. Quick combat means when you move something somewhere, it just happens quickly. Quick combat means as you attack, you can do it where it's not quick combat and you attack and it's like burp, 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 and it like does a little animation thing, and then you find out who won or who lost or like how much damage was done to the units. Not really necessary. Interesting at first or in the early stages of the game when you have very few units, but absolutely turn quick combat and quick movement on. And then another one that I really like, and this one I picked up from Potato McWhiskey, is under game advisor. No, where is that? Interface. It's under interface. Go to interface, show yields in HUD ribbon, and go to always show. And what that does is it gives you all the leaders up here, like you and all the other leaders, in a very quick glance at like the stats on all of them, like your overall score and your military strength and your science per turn that you're earning and your culture per turn and all that. How much gold you have. It's very useful. Very useful things right there for interface for Civ 6 players. Saying I'm not drunk doesn't universally mean that you're drunk, but it should at least universally mean that you've had a drink or two. Yes, look, I'm trying to read comments. I have the comments right here, very, very near to my screen that I'm playing on, so I can try to catch up, because I don't know how interested people are going to be in just seeing me play Civ 6 for a couple hours, but I don't know how interested people are in seeing me answer questions for a couple hours too, but that's fine. It doesn't matter. That's what I'm here for. That's what I'm going to keep doing. It's what I want to do. I don't care if it's profitable or if it gets crazy views. I don't care about that. I care about playing some games and having a beer. People chill out. Okay. Beer Fest. Guitar Center filed for bankruptcy. Don't they do that every few years? I don't know. Guitar Center is always just, for some reason, ever since Guitar Center has been a thing, I've never gone in there and been like, this seems like it's really well run. Like on a business level. Drone. All right, move my drone up a little bit. Sure. I can't, but the drones and the military engineers cannot coexist, just like in real life. So I'll move them up there. Glory Blazers. Here they come. Goose Shooters. Alright, we need 1, 2, 3. We can probably do 4 for that. So, Goose Shooters, move right there. Okay. Glory Blazers come right up there. And then where's my... Oh, my drone. Oh, the drone's too far away. That sucks. Alright, well, I was... I don't care. You're just going to move up within range. You're fine. That will give the Glory Blazers room to take a first strike at Uruk. Uruk, Gilgamesh, you bastard. You'll finally succumb to my relentless military campaign, I suppose. You guys come up here too, and stupid. So this is a encampment. Encampments can shoot you, which is why you try to keep a distance. I want to preserve my units. We want minimal casualties in this this battle here. I got a dude here, build stuff, motion. Sure, why not? I don't know what hero's barking at. Unit needs orders. Healing. Alright, you wait one more turn. You also wait one more turn. Oh, you know what I should do? I was gonna make... Wait, I was trying to get a machine gun over here. Actually, into the city. I should probably make another one. Where'd the other machine gun go? That's fine. I'm gonna make one more. All I gotta do is buy one. Beautiful. No, I didn't mean to do that. I pressed spacebar automatically, which means skip turn. I didn't want to skip turn. Builder, what are you doing? Nizhny Novgorod. Ooh, I think did the sea level rise again? Oh, I think it did. Oh, we're at 3 meters. Oh gosh. So we just lost. Under construction commercial hub is... Wait. Well, I think I just lost some land, but whatever, it's fine. Doesn't really matter in the long scheme of things. Grand scheme of things, the long road home. More air attacks. Ooh, promotion. Go back home, rock band. We don't want your music. We don't want your evil, with your gyrating hips and your talk about kissing and stuff. Okay. People in Twitch chat are talking about it's like sound equipment and stuff, right? So that's cool. I appreciate that, you guys. People in YouTube chat are asking me if I homebrew. I have not attempted homebrewing, although I do have a really cool, like, big jug stein thing that I should do that. Gem, I will totally take a sip for a sub and a like. Thanks, cheers. Gilgamesh, yeah, Gilgamesh. Like I said, Gilgamesh is usually like a good. Different civs have different personalities, and different ways they can act. Gilgamesh is usually a pretty good one because if you make friends with him early on, he will remain your friend for a very long time. So that's cool, you know. But yeah, and then once you're ready to kill him, then you just stab him and move on with your day. That's how you play Civilization. More railroads. Every time I build a railroad, it uses 1 piece of coal. I am currently getting 51 coal per turn, and I am using 17, so I have plenty of coal. That's why I'm building, like, whenever there's a railroad option, I just build it. Here, build a farm. Ooh, would that make a farm triangle? It would. All right, we're gonna make a farm triangle. That improves the farms around it too. If at some point you get an upgrade or a science thing where like if a farm is next to two other farms and it's good, so a triangle of farms, 3 farms next to each other is good to go for. All right, I made a machine gun here because Karina needs one. You go there. I have a builder here who can't do anything because everything is still flooded, and then I was supposed to be sending military engineers down here, which I do have a couple on their way. That's a lot of turns there, though, so I think I'm going to buy maybe 1 or 2 more military engineers up here in order to... I'll send them down there, too. I want to get those seawalls up, you know? We can't be losing land when we have the technology to build the seawalls. It's just it takes so long when the city that you're building with has low amount of whatever. Okay, jet bomber, you rebase back there. Maybe try staying on the aircraft carrier this time rather than floating off into the hex next to it. That would be useful. And then you just sleep. I'll have you sleep for now. Okay. This game looks like it can scratch a detail-oriented person's itch like no other game. yeah, it does. I don't know. I've always liked Civilization. Like I said, you guys, this is a game I've already been playing for an extensive period of time. This is a very involved and complex game because there's so much going on. There's so many cities. It's a large map. You can play a much simpler game of Civilization if you so desire. But you know, I've done that before, so I wanted to do this. Also, Steam has a bunch of achievements that you can get. So every time I decide, like, all right, let's play Civilization again, I look at my Steam achievements list and I'm like, how can I make a game where I can, you know, knock out a bunch of achievements? And I'm not like a huge Steam achievement person or anything like that, but it just sort of gives me some additional goals for the game, and that's kind of fun. And there's also some unique achievements. And there's also achievements that you get for, like, there's one achievement for just winning a game with each individual leader. So if you keep track of that, then it will let you know, like, all right, I've never won a game with this leader or whatever. So, and all the leaders have different attributes and stuff. So that's why playing different games with different leaders is different. What are you doing? Machine gun army. Just move in closer. Why not? Let's get a little closer. Let's say hello. Let's be friendly. Whoa. Accidentally clicked several buttons there in sequence without really meaning to. You stop. You wait. More rocket artillery. Alright. Uruk. 1, 2, 3. Oh, he doesn't have the... This is my new one. I had some original... Like, I got my OG rocket artillery, and then I made some extra ones, because I was like, this is taking too long. I need more rocket artillery. Which is why this guy isn't... 1, 2, 3. So from here, I should be able to hit him. There we go. Boom. But yeah, he needs to upgrade more. Get that extended range and everything. Gosh. See, and sometimes it does this. Like, I've told this is a bug. I've told this tank just to chill, to not do anything, but it's still forcing me to do something with him before it will get me to the next turn thing. Weird. Why didn't I use my bomber planes on Timbuktu? Is that over here? I think I just moved my... There was a weird glitch when I loaded the game and my bomber planes were in the hex next to the aircraft carrier rather than in the aircraft carrier. I had to rebase them to different cities out here and then rebase them back to the aircraft carrier, which is why I think I just moved them back, so I couldn't actually attack with them yet. Mean Eric the Red Zero has Civ 6 but has yet to play it. Well, this obviously should be inspirational to you, and you're obviously looking at everything I'm doing here and be like, oh my gosh, I need to do all those things too. I mean, I don't see how you could have any other reaction to all of this. But yeah, I'm not gonna say Civ 6 is for everyone, but if you like the world building, the 4X games, I think it's pretty good game. I've always enjoyed it. All right, once again, we have an army over here that has been repairing for a while. Should I bring him over for these two cities, which very well might be taken by the time he gets there? Or should I just send him up and start prepping for some of these northern areas I need to overtake? I think I will do that. Plan ahead. Very important. Oh wow. So see here, this city used to have 2 pieces of land next to it. 2 meter lowland, 1 meter lowland. They're both submerged though. So these are basically like coast tiles now. Oh, and see, now because there's less wall to build, 1 engineer brought the flood barrier production down to 3 more turns. So I think one more charge with him and it should be good, which means these other engineers aren't as necessary anymore. Unless I send them over here or something. I don't know. Or I could just build railroad. Can always build railroad. Alright, VC Gesture, thank you for that donation. If you install fake news patch and sea level doesn't rise, but you take a hit in science development. Ah! You're right. You're right. You can always go with pseudoscience if you want. It's always an option. There's Sean Bean narrating yet again. Here we had some more donations. Jonathan, thank you for your donation. Enjoy your videos. I don't get to check them all out, but thanks. Hey, no worries, Jonathan. Appreciate that. Ivy Mike sent a emoji that looks like a few alligators in a pond, which I think is very cute. And then VC Gesture I just responded to, so thanks, you guys. Alright. Future technology. So once you max out the science tree, there's nothing left to research except future tech. So you just keep researching that, and that's how that goes. Okay. Great person. Well, there's just no more great generals or admirals. I thought you could keep earning those, but I'm glad I've got some of them. I should not use them up, I guess. Great engineer. 1 amenity and 2 housing. Alright, sure, why not? Production for St. Petersburg. Enemy unit. Oh my gosh. Barbarians. Where did they come from? The heck are these barbarians? Alright, whatever. I will shoot you, barbarian. There you go. And I will shoot... Ah. This is why it's helpful to keep military units in your cities when barbs show up. Apparently, and start pillaging stuff. What the hell? That's lame. I disapprove. Alright. I got a military engineer here, which I built to send over here again, I think. St. Petersburg is blah blah blah. Stupid Yeah, repair the neighborhood. Dang it. Kazan. 5 amenities, 14 of 17 housing. Let's build a neighborhood then. Ooh, look at these +6 neighborhood tiles. That's so useful. That's the appeal. The appeal of the tile. So apparently people found it really appealing to move under this like empty hex that's covered in snow. +6 though, and the more appealing the tile, the more housing you get by building a neighborhood there. And then your city can support more people. That's useful. Alright, repair the university, of course. Build a sewer? Wow. Bergen is a crazy town. It's moving up really fast. Alright. So yeah, I should use my the queue here more often. You can queue up several things for a city, and that helps because then it doesn't bother you to build more stuff. I already have a harbor. I should build an industrial zone. Sure, right there. And a sewer. Okay, sure. Wait, who's Hero supposed to bark at? Is this awesome hardware or awesome civilizations? This is me doing something since we're not doing awesome hardware. That's what it boils down to. What am I? Oh, commercial hub. There's not many places to build anything here. Oh, I already have an entertainment complex, which is why I can't build a water park. There's literally only this single spot to build anything if I want to build another district in Eager, whatever it's called. That's silly. Alright, I guess I'll do an industrial zone there. Sure, why not? Do neighborhood. Sure. Oh, my poor daughter is upset. Okay. The difficulty level I am playing at is Immortal, which is 1 notch below Deity. Hey Gabriel, greetings back to Chile. And yeah, I know, the villagers are crying. The baby is upset right now. She is a 1.5 years old. And she is, she's probably hungry for dinner right now. Alright, so housing, amenities. Let's build a stadium for some amenities, because right now we've got 0. St. Louis is going to repair stuff. New York is going to repair stuff. Neuro is going to build a harbor? Sure, harbor. Oh, good spot for one, too. Alright. Kish has plenty of housing, so let's build a food market. Sure, why, let's build that there, near Nizhny Novgorod. Unit needs orders. Ooh, what's this? Jet bomber. I built another bomber. Alright. So let's rebase you up there. Now we got more bombers. Up in the air game. It's gonna be epic. Let's build 2 food, 1 production, or 2 production. I like the production more than the food. I don't really need more citizens at this point. Madrid, make a listing post. Sure, there we go. And more railroad. Okay. Wait, why can't... stupid rock band. Go back home. Go home, rock band. You don't want your devil music here. Okay. How's it going? It's my first stream. I'm catching appalls, and on top of that, I learned I'm getting vaccinated next week. Okay, congrats. Get your vaccines. Stop the spread of the virus. What are my PC specs at this current time? The system I'm gaming on right now is a 5900X and an RTX 3090. So it's pretty top of the line at this point. In the past, I have gamed when I've done the gaming and streaming on Arctic Panther, which is back there in the corner. And this time around, I was setting it up, and Arctic Panther has two GTX 1080 Ti's in SLI, which has been a very good setup for quite some time. But this year, I was like, that's starting to seem a little. I mean, this is absolutely first world problems, and I'm spoiled and everything. But I was like, 1080 Ti, I don't know, it's seeming a little outdated. So I had this test bed that I had set up that I've been using for a bunch of different testing for lots of the graphics cards that come out recently. It was all set up, good to go. So I just dropped it down right there, and that's what I'm gaming on. For a game like Civilization 6, that doesn't really make a huge difference, but that's okay. All right. I made you to go down there. I want you to also go down here. Machine gun. You should alert. Jet fighter. Let's take out some of these ships over here. I got era score for that because I used a jet fighter to take out like a classical era boat, but they were you can't stack more than one unit on a tile in this game, but you can combine units. So 2 units together gives 2 stars, and I forget what that's called. And then 3 units together gives 3 stars, and that's an army. So if you have a unit that's 1 star or 2 stars that beats a unit that's above it, then you get era score. And I'm not going to try to explain what era score is right now. I bet everyone's totally going to want to. I can't even do this because I need diplomatic favor. I don't want to. I don't want to do that. Because if people give me aid, then they will get diplomatic victory points, and I don't want to do that. Okay. I can promote you, but I don't want to. Oh, so my goal here is to have my aircraft carrier take this city, because I want to level up my aircraft carrier. Because you level up the aircraft carrier, and it can actually accommodate more units. So wait, you go next. Is that enough? Is that enough for my aircraft carrier? I think it is. Go aircraft carrier, go! Haha, haha, and it got a promotion. It's okay. It lost some health, but that's fine. So. And yet again, I've got a bomber that's just That's so weird. So the bomber icon is right here on this hex. The white circle telling me I'm selecting the bomber is on this hex. And I don't... Wake up, bomber. Oh, gosh. Whatever. Keep city, sure. Choose production. Oh, why doesn't it never bring up the Q for me? Put the Q there. That's what I want. I want a flood barrier. Okay. This is a... Oh, he's one of those guys. Where... There's a thing up here that was telling me I needed more amenities. Enemy recruited partisans in St. Petersburg. Oh, that's what that was. An enemy spy went in here, and that's why I've got these douchebag barbarian units to deal with. It was because... Wow. How dare they? Just because I'm taking over every other civilization in the world, that doesn't seem right. Whatever, though. Okay. Moving along. Big Sexy gets an upgrade. My Pew Pew core over here. Oh yeah, condemn the heretic. Screw you. Islam. Come on. My religion, by the way, if you're wondering what is preferred over Islam in this game, my religion is called the Order of the Turtle, which is represented by the brown over here. I'm not playing a religion-based game, but I have used religion to get religious points. So there's Order of the Turtle. Okay, Timbuktu. Can I take over Timbuktu? That would be nice. I got salty bombardiers over here, ready to rain down fire and terror and stuff like that. Golden artillery needs to come this way. Can I hit him from here? Oh, I can. Look at that. I love that 5 hex range. That's beautiful. And then we had one more, but they are still healing, so we'll let them continue to heal. And I need to wait for another turn for my long-range artillery to beat this city down a little bit more before I can take them over, but that's okay. Drone, wait. Rolling Thunder Army, get right up in there. Not ready to attack yet, but you can be on the doorstep. This is like a healing unit. You just go there and wait. Special Ops. Special Ops is a scout unit, and they're so hit or miss as far as effectiveness. But anyway, Gabby D, how's it going? Hoping to do it. Mario's B is hoping to do a 2021 build with a 5900X and 3080 Ti. Banking stocks are sorted. Well, that's good. If you're a trader on the markets, then maybe you'll actually have the scratch to put together something like that. I'm always a tyrant to other civs as well. I'm not always that way. I like playing the other victory conditions and stuff like that. Thank you, Micro Gates, for the follow. I do not have Nightbot running or anything like that, but maybe I will upgrade to that in the future. Kyle was running that the other day at the Turtle Club. And the coil wine in the background is... Can I fix that? Hold on. Give me one sec. Nope, it's still there. All right. It's. Hold on. Now it's bothering. Now I'm kind of like I want to stop the game and I want to figure out if I can fix it. Because I bet there's something that I could do that might fix it. Graphics. 60 hertz. How about VSync? It absolutely was VSync. Oh, that's so much better. Confirm. How about that? I fixed the coil wine. Look at that. Look at that, you guys. So yeah. Hopefully that fixed it. So what that was VSync was off, so the GPU was spitting out probably some ridiculous frame rate, and that caused coil wine. Actually, what I've experienced a decent amount of coil wine in GPU testing, because if you take a GPU and you remove the constraints of VSync and stuff like that, and suddenly it's spitting out 300 or 400 frames per second, that is something that can generate coil wine. But yeah. No, turning VSync on stopped the coil wine, because turning VSync on is now having the GPU just worry about hitting 60 frames per second rather than spitting out as many frames as it possibly can. The GPU working too hard, I guess, is the simple way of putting the GPU working too hard is what was causing the coil wine. So yeah. That's part of the reason why, even though I will experience coil wine a decent amount with when testing new graphics cards. I don't always bring it up or even point it out that I heard any of it, because it's often only happening in these setups where I'm trying to achieve the maximum frame rate possible from the graphics card. Whereas no one in their right mind would actually do that. There's no point in hitting 420 frames per second in Doom Eternal if your monitor only goes up to 144 hertz or even 240 hertz. Anyone who's hopefully actually playing the game and trying to do settings that lead to a good gameplay experience versus settings that show the maximum performance of the graphics card is going to turn on probably adaptive sync or something like that, depending on the configuration they're going with. And with adaptive sync on and the graphics card outputting a reasonable frame rate like 60 or 120 or something like that, coil whine almost always disappears. So there you go. If y'all learned anything from that, then I feel better about myself. But if you didn't, then it's fine too. Brian, what's up, man? We got Brian BPS Customs has joined in the YouTube chat. Welcome, hello. And I hope you're having a good one. Brian just recently did a collaborative video. I was invited to be part of that collaborative video, and then I told him I would at first, and then I had to back out of it. And Brian, I'm sorry I had to back out of that. I would have wanted to join in. But believe me right now, anything I can do to give myself just a little bit more peace of mind, or just a little bit more time in every day, is those are things that I cherish right now. All right, what am I doing here? I've got our helicopters here. They're not going to do anything. All right, I just need to skip turn of all of these. You go up here for no apparent reason. What's the other thing when you play Civilization and you get to this point in one of these maps, you find yourself just issuing orders to units because you're like, I don't care, I just want you to stop. Like, the units I really care about right now are like the ones that are attacking the cities and moving forward with my domination victory. So many other units I'm just like, I don't care right now. I want you to stop bothering me and asking for instructions. And then you got this jet bomber, which is right here, but is actually right here. Even though the aircraft carrier it was on is now in the city. Oh, gosh. If I can rebase back to... I don't know, who cares about rebasing? I'm just going to do an air attack from the middle of the ocean over to Timbuktu. There we go. Man, the zealous wombats are... They keep forcing me to push them back. I've heard their music too, it's crappy. Oh, Brian, thanks for the heart. When Bitcoin dies, something about Bitcoin, we should still collab at some point. We've collabed with Brian before. Yeah, I'm just, like I said to you guys earlier in the show, or whenever I said it, like, combat versus land, naval units. But, like... My entire goal right now is to turn down requests I've gotten to... I'm trying to not have any commitments made because I'm trying to take a little bit of time off. I'm trying to take a break, and I really feel like I need a break. I feel like it's a good time for a break. Ah, Nuki McNuke face. Awesome. Where should Nuki McNuke face go? I want him to raid some trade routes or something like that, but we'll see. Again, this with the Minor Explosions rock band. That's kind of a cool name for a band, Minor Explosions. Ooh, a jet bomber again. All right. Ah, see, this is why my aircraft carrier armada needs to upgrade itself, because it can only carry 2. That's the other stupid thing. Alright, I'll find... This is something really stupid. You build one aircraft carrier, it can hold 2 planes. You build another aircraft carrier, and you can combine the 2 of them together, and it still combined together holds 2 planes. If I build a 3rd aircraft carrier and combine it with that, it still only carries 2 planes. I was like, I feel like combining them should at least... I have 3 aircraft carriers in this army. Shouldn't it carry at least 6 planes? But that's okay. Alright, you just wait there then. Jet bomber. I bet you can still hit stuff from Karakorum over here. So go over to Karakorum. This dude, I'm sure I made you for a reason. You were supposed to come up to Lagash, that's why. Of course. Okay. You head up there. Clancy Fernando. Good old Clancy. Oh, am I taking Uruk? Can I do that now at this point? Hold on. Wait a tick. Oh yeah, I should destroy Uruk right now. Uruk's going down. Bomb it. Uruk has a lot of defenses, okay. Alright, Uruk is strong. Uruk is a strong... And a pillage right there. I thought pillage healed as well, but whatever, I don't care. Alright, so we might need another turn for Uruk. And... Dang it, in order to move in within range with my Orcapod here, I need to also put myself in danger of being attacked by this encampment. Oh, don't touch that! Oh! Well... There's worse things she could have pressed out here. That's alright. My daughter just came out here and completely zeroed in on the power button on a power strip. Thankfully, that power strip is not mission critical to what I'm doing right now. It's okay, we can fix it later. Everything's fine. What's up, guys? Hey! Shoutouts to everyone who's still watching. I'll be honest, this is not a typical type of video that I do on my channel. Just playing some games and stuff and answering questions. This is absolutely just something to do in lieu of awesome hardware, because we're skipping that for tonight. But hey, I appreciate all you guys who have joined and who have continued to watch, because I know Civilization is not for everyone, but it's what I wanted to do tonight, and I'm having fun. Having a great time. Okay. Missile cruiser. Missile cruiser needs more missile cruisers. That's what I need. Can I buy a missile cruiser? No. Can I buy one here? Ooh, I can. 2,000? I don't even care that it's like almost 3,000. I want to make this missile cruiser an awesome missile cruiser. Can I do that here too? Missile. Oh, I can. Alright, I did that. That was a huge chunk of money. But I don't care, because I want to make it, instead of a single, I want to make it a triple. Alright, this dude brings amenities. This doesn't seem very useful. I mean, don't get me wrong, amenities are useful. I just... Who needs amenities right now? Like, none of these cities need amenities. The little like the plate here that's on top of each city is actually pretty useful. There's a lot of stuff you can gather just from looking at it. So like right here we can see power and stuff like that. So that's how I'm just kind of taking a quick glance at these areas and being like, none of these cities need amenities. Amenities is what makes people happy. So, you know, if a city gets too big and crowded, people start to get pissed off, and you need amenities in order to sort of balance that. So here we have insufficient amenities in Isen. We have -1 amenities, and that's not good. However, Isen is also a city that like has a water park, like with an aquarium. Like I could just buy an aquarium and that would fix it. There. Amenity problem is fixed. Alright, I'm spending a lot of money. I was feeling like I had a lot of money, and then suddenly I'm like, wait, I spent so much so quickly. Anyway, point being, once again, I just have a great engineer here, and I want to send him somewhere useful. And there's no place that seems to imminently need more amenities, so I'm going to do what I've done with a few of my other great people. Oh no, I used them all up. I had some great people that were just kind of stashed over here, kind of camping out. That's fine. He can go there. Alright. Sure, make that. Okay. What is this? Mine? You already built that. Here, build a farm. Okay. You are here to build a railroad. Good. You are here to paradrop for no apparent reason. Where? Right here. For no reason at all. Other than the fact that I could do that. And why not do a paradrop if you have the option? Fufu46, I'm doing great. How are you? I hope you were having a great one. And yeah, I kind of have to pee if I'm being perfectly honest, but I think I can hold out. Guys, if you are wondering how long I am going to stream, I've already been streaming for about 2 hours. It's crazy how quickly the time goes past. My intent is to go till about 7-ish, so another 20-30 minutes, at which point I will need to stop and have dinner and all that good stuff. So that's where I'm at, in case you were wondering. And I guess for anyone who has just joined or has no idea what's going on or anything like that, why no Cyberpunk? Are you joking, Hulker? Really? Actually, I have Cyberpunk on this computer. I can load it up and play it right now. Because I wanted to play a game that I was wanted to play. And honestly, right now, I want to play Civ. I want to finish this game. I've been playing this game forever. For months. Had to put it off for an extensive period of time, or was I only able to really play it very, very slowly and pick away at it a little bit at a time. So yeah, I guess tonight was about me just playing a game I wanted to play, and that's what this is. But that's why I'm not playing Cyberpunk. Cyberpunk is also like, I don't know, I on some level, my honest opinion on Cyberpunk is that I don't really have an honest opinion on Cyberpunk because I haven't played it beyond the character creation screen. So I would want to play Cyberpunk a little bit more before I was like, here's how it is. That said, I am very familiar with a lot of the issues with Cyberpunk, especially for people on like the PlayStation 4s and the Xbox One S's and stuff like that, One X's. The last gen console experience with Cyberpunk is really not good, and it sucks because I feel like there was some kind of shady stuff that went along. The restrictions they were placing on reviewers, not allowing them to show their own gameplay, capture footage and stuff like that, forcing all their reviewers to review it on PC rather than the consoles it was launching on. Just kind of rubbed me the wrong way for a game that was as anticipated and stuff as it is. It seems like CD Projekt Red is, from what they're saying, is dedicated to sort of they're dedicated to fixing the game and recouping their image and whatever negativity has come around because of the issues with the launch. But yeah, I don't know. If I was going to play Cyberpunk, I would have done it like a few days ago when it launched. And if I'm going to play Cyberpunk now, it's probably going to be when I feel like I have free time, which is never. Or, after some big patch comes out or something where people say that they've fixed stuff or that things are better or whatever. We'll see. Thank you. And yes, Civ 6 is lots of fun. It's a 4X game. Oh, and I was trying to give people who had just joined an idea of what's going on. So usually on Tuesday evenings, Kyle and I stream Awesome Hardware, and we talk about tech news and stuff like that. This week we weren't able to stream. Came up kind of last minute, but I still wanted to do something, so I decided to just play some games, answer some questions, and I've been doing that for about 2 hours or so now. And at the same time, if anyone is interested in entering a giveaway, we have actually several giveaways that are still ongoing as part of our Extra Life Awesome Hardware 2020 fundraiser. Kyle and I did a close to 9-hour live stream on Saturday. We originally started with a goal of $15,000. We bumped that to 30K and then 40K, and now our goal is 50K. We actually we broke 40K while we were live streaming. Now, because this is through the rest of the end of the year, we're actually pretty close to hitting 50K. That would be super awesome. And if you guys are interested, you can enter to win giveaways. So those are all linked in the video description, which should be down here. So if you're watching my live stream right now, go to the YouTube channel, and there's entry pages for all these. This is a Power Color RX 6800 XT Red Devil, 3 gaming PCs with 5600X, 5800X, and 5900X, all of them with RTX 3080s. These are all US based prizes. If you're international, you can enter to win $1,000 cash. So thank you to all of you guys who are able to enter. If you're able to do a donation, that's awesome too. It's not required. And I'm not necessarily doing this stream to further donations. I'm just sort of pointing out that it's still there, it's still open. And also trying to say thanks to any of you guys who I wasn't able to say thank you yet. Thank you to yet. Because people were super awesome with all of their generous donations. It's inappropriate to play any other games when Cyberpunk is going on. There's lots of people playing Cyberpunk right now. Yeah, CD Projekt Red is offering refunds to people on last gen consoles. So that's definitely something. Yeah. Solar Twitch, would I recommend NordVPN? I can't say I would recommend NordVPN because the last information I heard from them was not positive. It's also not a service I've used myself, though, so take my advice with a grain of salt there. That said, the scuttlebutt on NordVPN is not all positive. People are asking them to wait for next month's patches to fix the issues. Yeah. No Ross Madness. I have not really played Control. Oh, I got a couple donation comments that came in too. Wait, that was a Hulker with the Cyberpunk question. What's your favorite dad joke? Gosh. I don't know. My favorite ones are the ones that just come to me at the time, in the moment. I know there's some good dad jokes. I feel like I should have some like on lock, but they're not popping into my head right now. Lucky Armpit. Best dad or engineer joke is about the extrovert engineer. When he talks to you, he looks at your shoes. It's pretty good. Ryan Brechtel, thank you for your donation. A quick thanks to you. I followed all of your videos for my first PC build. Great content. Keep it up. Thank you very much, Ryan. Matthew Lang. Gotta ask, what's for dinner since BPS is in the house? My suggestion would be nuggets. I don't know if BPS is still around, and I actually don't know what's for dinner either. Yeah, I actually have no idea what's for dinner. We often on Tuesdays when we do the live show, we will end up getting. There's a place near our house that does tacos. It's a Mexican seafood place, and they have fish tacos and other stuff too, and it's so good. And we get it pretty regularly, probably at least once every couple weeks. So I don't know if that's in the cards for tonight or not. But finally, Hulker, thank you for your additional donation and that awesome avocado emoji. That's super awesome. Alright. Control is good. Okay, thank you. Yeah, free time, you're right. I never have free time. What happened with Kyle? Kyle wasn't able to make it tonight. It's simple as that. Sometimes things come up and that's how it goes. Yeah. Was El Jefe? Wait, what about El Jefe? No, I'm not El Jefe. El Jefe is a different person. That's Jeff. That's a friend of Kyle's who was helping moderate and was gaming with us during the live stream on Saturday. But that's not me, in case you were wondering. What is this? Alright, I thought... Railroad. I want to make more railroads. Still vaguely attempting to play this game. What if Hana fired Paul and Kyle, and this is Paul begging for his job back? Is that Lyle? Does that make sense? I mean, if Hana had that ability, that would be dangerous. But I will say she can certainly be demanding. And she lets you know what her opinion is very clearly. Alright, we got a missile cruiser here. So I've got a missile cruiser. Right, this one here. And I want to make it a better missile cruiser. So we're going to make it a fleet. 2 missile cruisers makes a fleet of missile cruisers. And then, where'd the other one go? We got one more down there, so we'll grab that in a sec too. What is this? This is a trader. Go to Kazan. Where's Kazan? Yeah, go to Kazan. Okay. We want simple, short trade routes for some reason. That's what I go for in this game. I don't have a good reason why. That's just what I've been doing. Here is a... We will wait one more turn to move on from that city until our machine gun can get up there. And mech infantry armor can... I guess... No, stay right there. You stay. You stay. The Custom Cossacks. You wait too. Trader. Why? I don't care. Sure, go there. That sounds good. Make mine. Make a, wait, what? Drone. Should go over there. That's good. More railroad. Alright. That may... Wait, did we finish? We did finish. Flood barrier. Awesome. Okay. Not in time to save any of the land that was next to this city, but sure, whatever. That's fine. Make some fishing boats. We will make... Wait, where'd the AT go? Oh, they're over here. Okay. Wait, where? Did you come from Bergen? It's so weird. No idea why you're there. Okay. That guy needs to repair a bunch of stuff. Machine gun needs to alert. Military engineer needs to... I don't know. I don't know what he needs to do. Go back this direction, apparently. I don't know why he's out here. Okay. Military engineer here needs to help. Alright, so 320 turns on this flood barrier. 256. Hey, that's a nice bump up. This is another guy who should probably just go up here to help invade those northern towns and cities. El Jefe did accuse you of being an imposter quite a few times on Saturday, Spider. I know. Solar Twitch, I'm sorry, I'm not currently partnered with any VPN, so I don't really have any codes for that or anything. It's something I've been offered before, but that's just yeah, it's not something I've taken him up on yet. Jeff has a guilty conscience for sure. Is the charity stream still uploaded to YouTube? What games did you play? Yes, the charity stream still is on YouTube. If you look at my channel, it's the most recent video on the channel. And the games we played are kind of amusing because we didn't play anything too crazy or intense. We started off playing Among Us for a while. We played CSGO. We played... What else did we play? We played a game. We played Jackbox.tv, which is like a trivia game that the audience can come in and answer and stuff like that. And we played. What else did we play? Here, I can probably just pull it up. Here, I can show you guys what we played right now. Here, there's Among Us. More Among Us. Be right back. There's CSGO. Still CSGO. Still CSGO. This is the Jackbox TV. Oh, and of course, Golf with Friends. Golf with your friends / soon to be enemies. My daughter came and visited on a couple different occasions. That was nice.
I feel like
there she is. There's Hannah. She's awesome.
I feel like most of the ones I see on Facebook.
And I think, oh yeah, at the end I actually showed people the Civ game that I'm playing right now. As people were asking about it, so I showed them that, because people asked for things, and then I say okay. I guess that's how that works. Hoker says tacos, not nuggets. I agree. Science says thanks for being you. Thank you very much for the donation and that and everything. Golf with your friends, of course. Yeah, Golf with Friends is it's a game you love to hate, I suppose. It certainly brought out a lot of entertainment value for lots of us, so that was cool. You learning how to play Among Us, let me play with my kiddos. Pretty fun. Hey, that's cool. Thank you, Lucky Armpit. Yeah, Among Us is one of those games that is fairly it's pretty quick to learn and pick up on. There's a decent amount of nuance and stuff like that I feel like can give people an advantage if they've played for a while. Crafty doesn't want to play Among Us with my kids to avoid helping them learn to lie effectively. That's don't blame me one bit for that, because definitely being able to be deceptive is a key part of that game. What's up? Wait, I'm trying to catch up with YouTube chat now. I had a friend who was a deep sleeper. One day a fire started in his house. Now he's a really deep sleeper. Oh, that's dark. That's dark. Why don't you dye your hair green like Jackseptic Eyes Gaming Charity Stream? Sparks Carnival, that's a good question. Having like my wife was suggesting hot sauce and stuff like that, and I think it's just a matter of planning time and stuff. My focus often when setting up for a charity or a stream like that is like I really want to make sure that the hardware setup is functional, that the streaming setup is functional, and then in my mind's doing further embellishments of the stream itself, like being like, oh, if we hit this goal, we'll do some silly thing or painful thing or whatever. I like that stuff, but I often leave that stuff for later because I just want the stream to happen. If we enhance it with that type of thing, then that's cool. But yeah, we didn't do too much of that in the past, because I didn't do No Shave November this year. But in the past, I've had a beard when we've done the charity stream, and then I've shaved the beard. And I've attempted to make that tied in with like some donation amount, but in my mind, I've always just been like, I'm shaving this beard no matter what because I'm tired of it being all itchy, and that's how it happens. But yeah. What's up, Corn Doggy? How's it going? And Doom or Halo? I don't know. I've enjoyed playing Doom recently. I think it's a fun, fast-paced game, and it's lots of nostalgia for earlier Doom games and stuff. Don't plan to eject players who lurk around the ducks so easily. Look, I had very good reason for doing that. Hairdev, I'm sorry, the Micro Center giveaway PC is not global. That's USA only. And yeah, I wish that shipping a PC internationally was a simple thing that I could do with confidence, but it's presented so many challenges in the past, like just the expense in and of itself, and like literally you can set up everything on the US side, pay $500-$600 to ship like a PC and an additional package with all the extra stuff in there, and then it can arrive to wherever it's going to. And because when it went through customs, they assessed duties and import taxes on it, to receive the package, the person who won has to pay like half the price of the hardware that's inside, and not everyone can do that. And we also like, because when you go from USA to international, you're introducing a pretty significant number of other variables when it comes to different countries and how they handle that. It's kind of a crapshoot, and there's no real way of like being like, all right, only the people to enter who we can get this to easily. Like, there's no way to do that. So so that's why we're just doing cash. Cash, we can just be like PayPal, boop, sent. It's good. And hopefully that's something that gives you guys something, because we absolutely don't want to just leave out the international viewers. We recognize that's a pretty significant part of our the people who watch our content and stuff. So trying to kind of find that balance between a really difficult situation for us and trying to ship stuff, and still providing some prize or incentive for international viewers. Mark says, do you play Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020? Do you like it? What plane do you fly? Mark, I have played Flight Simulator 2020, and I've done what I do when I benchmark, which is that I've played the landing challenge for Sydney Airport over and over and over again. I haven't played the game at all beyond that. I really want to. It's actually one of the games that I really want to load and install on the home theater PC, because we have the pretty nice LG TV out there with HDR support and everything, and I think flying around on that would look really cool. But at this point, the only time I've had to invest in that has been the benchmarking. So yeah, it's weird when people ask me about games that I've benchmarked, because they're like, are you familiar with this game? And I'm like, I'm familiar with I'm really way too familiar with a really small sliver of that game and nothing beyond that. So yeah, that's how that works. Thoughts on Ryzen stock coolers? I think they are good, adequate coolers that get the job done for people who are building on a budget, but also are not the best or super awesome. So you can get better performance, and you can get a decent upgrade by upgrading them. So I think they're actually a very nice balance in between, because people who are building on a budget, that's a decent chunk of cash, 30, 50, $100 that you might spend on a cooler that you don't have to, because you get one in the box. And yeah, the Ryzen ones are, they're solid. They're not bad by any stretch. But yeah. Boondaga, I appreciate all of the dad jokes that you're putting in chat. I'm not going to read them all out because there's a lot of them, but I appreciate it, and I wanted to let you tell that. Yeah, Shar, is a 1,000-watt power supply good for a 3090 Strix? Yes, should be plenty. Should be fine. Shazan, favorite non-tech YouTubers? The couple that I have watched a decent amount of are some makers who deal with woodwork, because that's an area that I am not very familiar with, but I'm curious about. April Wilkerson and Frank Makes. I think if you just look Frank Makes, you can find his channel. Right, if you search. Yeah, Frank Howarth, or Frank Makes. He does woodworking and stuff like that. And I really like the way he puts his videos together. He has an artful way that he edits and puts together the videos, combined with some really nice woodworking stuff. And his shop that he has like a personal shop that he built on his property. He has videos of that, and those are really, really good videos, really cool. Yeah. People are asking, how's it going? People are asking, Crafty, how's it going? It is going okay. Is it just me, or has this year been a bit weird? It has been a weird year, and we know that the 2020, 2019, the years, the time, it's arbitrary. Crappy things aren't going to stop happening because 2020 ended or anything like that. But at the same time, 2020 had so much crappiness. I am looking forward to saying, like, all right, well, that's behind us at least. And I really hope that next year is at least marginally better. I'll accept marginally better, and I'll be happy with that, I think. AJ, how long will the Extra Life drive go? Extra Life is on a year cycle, so all donations that go towards either me or Kyle or anyone on our team will be added to the team total through the end of 2020, as far as that's from my understanding. The giveaways that we have going on are ending on Friday and Monday for me, and I think Kyle's ending his also either on Friday or at least over the weekend. But people can continue to donate. That will still be open through the end of the year. Ian, happy Christmas right back to you. You're very welcome. I hope you've enjoyed the content I've put out this year. I would say that I've been kind of scraping by this year, trying to just barely kind of get things put together to post videos. It's been a challenging year, as I imagine all of you guys have had a lot of difficulties as well. Eric from YouTube, any hiking in the Sierras planned? I hope so. I really hope so. Yeah. Yeah. We need to get back to Yosemite. I'd like to do some hiking. Want to get outside some more. So yeah, definitely that's in the cards, coming soon. Gian, hey, if you run into me, that would be cool. Say hello. LG Loopers said, "Hey Paul, I hear your daughter was born on Cinco de Mayo. Glad to see she is doing well on a break of tech. If she is, our kids are within 12 hours of age." LG Loopers, you're close. My daughter was born on Star Wars Day. May the 4th be with you. Yeah. So, yeah, we're expecting her a little bit earlier than that, but Star Wars Day. That's her birthday. Her name is Hana, like Han Solo. I mean, that was unintentional completely, but that's all part of it. All right. Can you hear my wife and the baby? You probably can. RTX voice is not on, so this mic does a pretty good job at picking up stuff out there as well. And if you run into it, say you're sorry. I don't know what that means. With Bitcoin prices rising, do you think GPU prices and availability are really because of scalpers and not miners coming back? I don't know, Greg. Even with the prices going up, I do believe that ASIC mining is still more profitable and still kind of more the go-to. That's not to say there aren't people who are interested in looking into GPU mining, and I don't know, like, I'm very on the fence when it comes to that whole thing. I try to be open to new technology and new ideas and some of the sort of idyllic ways that Bitcoin solves issues with the way just money works and stuff like that. But I also know that there's plenty of ways that it's taken advantage of. And when it comes to graphics cards, I'm very much on the side of, getting gamers who want to buy graphics cards, being able for them to be able to buy them. So yeah, that's why I don't do much mining content. I try not to begrudge anyone who's mining or anything like that, but I think from my perspective, I would prioritize, and I'm not. From my perspective, I prioritize gaming first for graphics cards, and it sucks. And when it's a situation where stock is limited and those two parties have to sort of go be at odds with each other. How long? I already answered that one. What do I think of small form factor PCs? I think they are cool. I think they're also a lot more challenging, and they add a significant, probably $200 plus to cost of the PC when it comes to the hardware you can install in there. They can also be challenging when it comes to cooling and everything like that. So it's more of a niche. It's not something I would point someone towards if they were first getting into PC building, because I've built in some small form factor PCs that were just really frustrating because you run out of space and stuff like that. But that said, like the PC I just built, my friend Chad, small form factor, that one was awesome. Like, I was really happy with how that one turned out and some of the little setup tweaks and stuff I did with it. And he's texted me 4 or 5 times since he's gotten it, just been like, oh my gosh, and saying how awesome it is and stuff like that. So that's cool. Blah, blah, blah. All right. Let me answer just a few more questions, guys, and then I think I need to wrap this up. I did not beat my Civilization game, but that's okay. I wasn't expecting to do that. When do I think GPU prices will come back down? That's a really tough question. I'm hoping like February, March, we will see stock replenishments. But that's really hard to say, especially with the consoles, because the consoles are impacting it as well. At least when it comes to the 7nm stuff that TSMC is producing. Lots of different channels vying for their production time. Robert said, Paul, if you like woodworking channels, try watching My Self-Reliance. He's built an off-grid homestead in northern Ontario and is moving soon, so we'll be building a whole new cabin. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I love the build videos. Like, people who are, like, I have a home now, so like I want to know how to properly construct things and all that. So yeah, Gun Bunny, thank you for your donation. What was the first PC you ever owned? Technically, that would be a PC that my dad decided when I was like 14. My dad was like, we're gonna get a computer, and I was like, okay. It was a 486DX2, which is an Intel processor. I think it was a Hewlett-Packard machine, like one of those flat. It was that way when the PC was flat like that, and then you set the monitor on top of it. That was old school. I upgraded the memory on that system, and then a couple years later, I went and bought myself a bare bones AMD K62 450 from Fry's, and that was like the first actual system that I put together. Although it was a bare bones, I didn't have to install the motherboard or anything. Will we ever have a good solution to scalpers? I wanted to get my hands on some Leon Lee Uni fans and sell out within seconds. Yeah, that's another weird thing. There's some very niche products that have also been selling out quickly. Good solution? No. I mean, it's up to the retailers, and I would say you'd have to have a retailer that was really dedicated to it, and you'd have to have an audience base or a fan base that was very supportive of that. Incentive is right now the incentive is public perception, and there have been a lot of people who have spoken positively of the companies and retailers who have put preventative measures in place to prevent that sort of thing. But yeah, we just need to keep lauding that. We need to keep showering them with praise for those actions, so that the incentive remains there for people to, for them to make sure that the products being sold are being sold to actual end users, and not people who are just going to try to flip them for a profit, or who are trying to scoop up as many of them as possible to even create demand. Okay. there are more questions. See, I'm answering more questions, and more questions are coming in. And I think at this point, I probably need to cut things off because I am hungry, and it's dinner time, and yes, Civilization tutorial. Gosh, if you'd like to learn how to play Civilization more better, the YouTube channel that I've watched that has actually helped. The reason I'm playing on these higher difficulty levels because it was never something I would have attempted before because I was always like, I want to play a game that I'm going to win, so I'm going to play on Prince or something like that. Playing at these higher difficulty levels is because I started watching Potato McWhiskey, who I believe is in the UK. Potato McWhiskey does Civilization videos primarily, and he's really good at just sort of explaining what he's doing and why he's doing it and certain things he does to to plan ahead and stuff like that. So I learned a lot in certain for just like how to best play the game from watching his videos, and yeah, that was one of the things that sort of reintroduced me to it to make me to it was like, I want to try one of these games myself and see if I can play at the higher difficulty level. So Potato McWhiskey, I will happily I'll happily recommend to you if you'd like to learn a little bit more about Civ 6 and especially playing at the higher levels. I'd like to say a huge thank you to all of you guys who have stopped by today, just to hang out, to answer some questions, to watch a little bit of gaming. It's been really nice. I've been fairly relaxed, and that's good too. I have some more videos coming out in the next week or so, and then like I said, I am planning to take a little bit of a break at the end of the year. I will still have a little bit of content to post in between that time, but yeah, coming down to the end of it with 2020, and could use a little bit of time off and take a deep breath and try to get things set up a little bit better for next year. So that's my plan. And it did sound like Kyle is interested in doing Awesome Hardware next week, which I was actually not planning on. I was going to be announcing this week that the next couple weeks we're going to take off, but I'm down to do it next week. So I'll follow up with him, and we'll send some tweets out and let you guys know if that's going through. I wish you all a wonderful evening and a great night, and I have not played Cyberpunk. I've gone to the character creation screen. That's as far as I've gotten. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year's to all you guys. I will be back with more stuff before then. But thank you all so much for stopping by and joining. And I'm going to go have some dinner. Okay. Good night, everyone. Sweet. I was like about to say sweet dreams. That sounds weird. Good night, everyone. Have a good one.